Welcome to the second set of practical tasks at the end of Module 2. Now, what we're going to do is slightly more interesting than the last one. We're going to be a lot more involved in research in this particular practical tasks, which makes it a lot more interesting. Now, the first task is to document your learnings in this module. So what you've been learning for the past few days. Documents the things that you've learned and the skills that you've gained and the challenges that you've faced and how you overcame those challenges. You could document this for yourself or you could post it on social media. So, in this particular task, we're going to be conducting a threat research on the Lazarus group. We're going to examine the functionalities of malware used by the group and provide, very concise answers. So, I'm going to drop a link to the full details of the task in the description. But basically, we're going to be looking at, what kind of malware that they use, how the frameworks, what kind of operating systems do they target, what cryptocurrencies do they steal, any kind of command and control frameworks that they use, and then looking at the real world impacts of their activities. Now, in terms of money, how much bitcoins have they been trying to cash out? What kind of organizations have suffered damages done by Lazarus? And then you'll also be analyzing attack vectors. So the attack vectors and the tactics used by the Lazarus group. Now, in this task, to be able to perform it, it's basically just research, right? You're going to be researching different sources, different articles that have been written about Lazarus Group to answer these questions. And they're going to be documenting these answers. And to make this a bit more interesting, I'll encourage you to drop um any kind of answers or anything that you found but you're not so sure of. You can drop down in the comments. We can have a discussion around that. Um but yeah, again, just like I said before, once you come up with this document, it's something that you can turn into like a blog article or a LinkedIn post or a Twitter, whatever method you're most comfortable with, just to continuously document your learning. And I think it's helpful to write about what you're learning because it sticks in your mind more. You're having to think about how to express it, which means it's kind of solidifying in your brain. So yeah, thank you for participating again, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and engage. Yeah, it's good to have you here, and we'll meet in the next one.